You need a clap or anything? Cool! All right, let's do it. And we walk. What is up, guys? It's Monday again. That means it's time to walk, talk, and football. First thing we're gonna talk about today is a little bit of prankery. Patrice Evra went on a show with, I think, James Corden, talked about some pranks that happened when he was at United. Gerard Pique, specifically, apparently was a huge prankster when he was back at United, and Evra tells a story about how he had some very special boots. I don't know if they were sneakers, or he said trainers, so sneakers that were especially made for him by Nike. They had like his kid's name on them. He was super proud of them, and Gerard Pique took them and burned them, which, first off, well, come on, man, that's so messed up. But Pique got his payback because Evra then took his shoe and took a dump in it, which is incredible. So our very first, before we get into anything else, very first question, we got 4 of them today. Answer all of them for a chance to win a Copa 90 t-shirt. We'll announce that the winner from last week later. But the very first question is, whose shoes are you staying away from, Gerard Pique or Patrice Evra? I know my answer. I'm not gonna give you guys yours, but I don't think I'd mess with Patrice Evra after that, to be honest. Second topic of the day is Premier League. We had a big Premier League weekend. Chelsea got held by West Ham. Liverpool smashed, I guess Southampton 2.0 smashed Southampton because Liverpool is just Southampton players now, right? We can actually walk, we're good. They're the only perfect team left in the Prem. They looked really good. Chelsea Liverpool is this coming Saturday, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Wolves drew with United. Paul Pogba had some really interesting things to say about the tactics after that match. Right now it's shaping up like Paul Pogba versus Mourinho is the marquee matchup of the season. Here's what Pogba said about United's tactics. We are at home. We should play much better against Wolves. We are here to attack. When we play like that, which is park the buses, not park the bus, but I can't speak, park the bus-ish. Not attacking, they had no flow. He was clearly unhappy when the press pressed him a little bit on it, asked him what is stopping them from attacking more. He said, I can't tell you because I'm a player, it's not me. That is a very clear message to one person, and you know who that one person is, it's a special one. The audience question for you guys is, who lasts longer at United, Mourinho or Pogba? This situation is really interesting to me because it pretty much feels like Pogba has all the leverage. He just won a World Cup. He is the marquee player. He's one of the most marketable players in the world, like top 2. He might be the most marketable player in the world right now. Anyway, he's like top 3 at least. He is the face of that United team. He's Adidas. United is Adidas. And Jose Mourinho is quickly making enemies. The fans hate the way he plays, so it kind of feels like there's only one winner in this one. And the only real question, IMO, is when Pogba wins, like when Mourinho gets out of here. So that's an interesting one for me. But the question again for you guys, second question, who will last longer at United, Mourinho or Pogba? Kind of feels like I just gave you the answer, but whatever. Just get down in those comments and answer it anyway. I don't care. Zizou to Miami is our third topic. Reports are saying David Beckham has had talks with Zinedine Zidane for the Inter Miami job. This is really interesting because a couple months ago, maybe not even a couple months ago, a month or so ago, like all the talk was Zizou to United. And now, because he hasn't picked up a new job, it's been a few weeks. You know how the rumor mill goes. You know how everything moves so fast. Now we're talking Zizou to MLS, which is really interesting because it almost seems feasible. And that means I think that means the league has progressed a lot. But I also don't know if this one's gonna happen. Inter Miami isn't even playing yet. Plus, there's a team called Manchester United who's probably going to need a new coach pretty soon. So I would say that one is a little bit tenuous. Maybe close to the rumor mill, closer to rumor than possibility. I'm sure they have talked to him about it, and I could see absolutely Zizou coming to MLS in 3, 4, 5 years with a Griezmann or don't know if Messi would come to MLS. I don't know, who knows? But like a Ronaldo, even though he said he's gonna retire in Italy. But I could see it happening in a few years. I do not personally see it happening for Inter Miami, at least not in the next couple years. I think I wouldn't be surprised if he was the next United manager. But, ooh, we got a little echo here. Feels like I'm in a church. Should I sing? No. The question for you guys for this third topic is, will they get the deal done? Will Inter Miami have Zinedine Zidane as their next coach, or as their first coach, sorry. Fourth topic of the day, the NWSL Championship was this weekend. My NC Courage, I'm calling them my NC Courage because I'm from North Carolina. My girlfriend plays for Seattle, so I can't like overtly be a North Carolina fan during the season, but anytime a North Carolina team wins, it makes me happy inside, except for Duke. That's a different thing. We're not gonna talk about that. Anyway, NWSL Championship, North Carolina Courage beat the Portland Thorns 3-0. That was the best ever season in women's professional history in this country. They had the best season in league history. They beat every single team in the league. They won the regular season title and the playoffs. Shout out, first team to ever do that. Shout out Crystal Dunn. Shout out Heather O'Reilly. Shout out that entire team. Shout out the fans that sold that stadium out in Portland. They were incredible. They were mainly Portland fans. Very cool to see a lot of North Carolina fans travel across the country to be in that stadium, but big shout out, I do want to specifically shout out the Portland fans themselves. They packed that stadium. They stayed the entire time through the trophy ceremony afterwards, singing, and it was just really cool to see how that fan base has rallied around the Thorns over the years and just really supported women's soccer. So it was really cool to see that, and shout out to Courage again for winning. That was dope. Question for you guys is, we are coming up on the Women's World Cup next year. It's gonna be in France. We wanna know from you guys, what nation are you most looking forward to seeing in the 2019 Women's World Cup? Just got an email from Vibes for Flores. Got distracted. Now, we are on to the COPAFAM questions. And we still have FIFA. Get down in the comments, holler at us. What do they have to do for FIFA? Oh yeah, you're right. Here, should be right here. Click this, fill it out, and then we're giving away FIFA on Thursday. So make sure you click that box so you can then win a copy of FIFA. It's coming out soon. I played the demo, it's a lot of fun. Comes out Friday, yeah. Last week's winner, Chewy Stunts. What a great name, number one. Incredible name, got down, answered every single one of those comments, and that's what we need you guys to do. So let's get to your questions. COPAFAM's questions. XX Unknown 0190XX asks, how important is it for Atlanta United and MLS that Tata Martino stays? Talked about Tata a little bit more. I think Tata is super important right now because he brings a level of expertise, a level of achievement that we haven't had at the managerial level in MLS yet. He's by far the most qualified manager in the league right now. He has Atlanta United playing the best soccer in the league. He is the type of manager that can attract players like the Almirones of the world that would not necessarily, I think, have chosen MLS if it weren't for a manager like Tata. So I think it's super important for Atlanta United to be able to hold on to him. It's not like a make or break, but I think it's huge for both them and the league to have a manager of his caliber in the league. Dionysia Dennis. Okay, cool name, I guess. Do you think Bundesliga needs playoffs or another system to be interesting again? That would be really interesting. Playoffs, I'm pretty sure Bayern would still win it anyway, but I don't know what they could do to kind of shake it up in Germany. I really just feel like in 2 or 3 years we're going to end up with the European Super League anyway, so it's just going to be the biggest. It's going to be another version of Champions League, but more extended. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen in the next few years. Jack Grimsey. Oh, hey, bud. How is John McGinn's volley only worth 1 goal? If you guys have not seen this goal yet, go look it up. John McGinn volley. It honestly is like got me thinking it's absolutely one of the greatest volleys of all time. Because it was in the championship, it's tough to say it's the greatest one. Like, obviously Zidane's volley against Leverkusen is absurd. There's some incredible goals, but the way that the ball came out of the air, the way he adjusted his body, the way he struck that, and it got the perfect like top corner, crossbar, ground, roof of the net. Like, you don't hit him better than that. So yeah, it probably should have been worth 3 goals, but I don't make the rules. Jose Valenzuela, Lozano versus Pulisic. Yes. Watch People Showdown for the answer to that question. They may or may not have played a team full of Pulisics versus a team full of Chuckies, so maybe you should go and check it out. Super K 1012. Are LAFC actual title contenders, considering their tendency to blow leads and lack of postseason experience, i.e. what happened to Atlanta last season? I don't think they will win. My favorites are still Atlanta #1, Sporting KC 2nd, and I do believe I'm gonna go with your Red Bulls as the third option. JC100 for the final question asks, what are those? They're predators, my pal. They're predators. So yeah, that's gonna just about do it, guys. As always, answer all 4 of the questions. Get down in the comments, answer all 4 of the questions to have a chance to win the t-shirt, and we will catch you guys next week.